CKA Challenge Question 19. The weightage of this question is 11%. Check how many nodes are in the ready state and write the information about nodes tainted with no schedule into a file CKA C00466.txt file. At least one node taint information should be logged in a file with the below format: name, node value, and taint and its value. This question is asking you to perform two tasks related to Kubernetes cluster. Check how many nodes are in the ready state. This requires you to query the Kubernetes API to get information about the current state of the cluster node. Specifically, you need to find out how many nodes are in the ready state, which means that they are available to run workloads. You can use the kubectl get node command to get a list of all the nodes in the Kubernetes cluster and their current state. You can then filter this list to count the number of nodes that are in the ready state. Write informations about nodes tainted with no schedule into a file. A taint is a Kubernetes feature that allows you to mark nodes as unsuitable for running certain workloads. A no schedule taint means that no new pod will be scheduled on that node. In this task, you need to identify all nodes that have this taint and log informations about them into a file. The file should be named CKA C00466.txt. For each node with a no schedule taint, you need to log its name and the taint information in the following format: name, node value, taints, and its value for whatever the number of nodes present in your Kubernetes cluster. Here, nodes value should be replaced with the name of the node and the value should be replaced with the taint informations. To accomplish this task, you need to use the kubectl describe node command to get detailed information about each node in the cluster, including its taints. You can then filter this information to identify nodes with the no schedule taint and log their informations into the desired format in the CKA C00466.txt file. Take on the challenge of solving these questions on your own first, but if you encountered any difficulty in solving it, refer the next video for solutions. Good luck. So you can find I already executed the command of kubectl get node. So we have two nodes and both have the status ready. So we can schedule it for the deployment. So before going to look into the description part, we are going to grep for the taint. Okay, so kubectl describe node and grep for taint. So we have the two nodes and both the nodes didn't have the taint applied. So as per the questions, we have to apply at least we have to log for one taint. So and the key and value is not associated with the questions. So we can apply accordingly whatever the key value. So I'm going to apply a taint on any of the node. So for this, you have to run a kubectl taint command. Kubectl taint node. I'm going to pick any of the node. I'm using EKS cluster. Okay. So kubectl taint node name I already provided, and here I'm providing the key as the CPU. You can select any of the key and value as per your convenience, and the value I am providing as high. Okay, and the effect I am going to provide as mentioned in the question. Okay, so because there is two node and both the node don't have the taint informations, so I am assigning for one. Okay, the taint is applied. Now I am running the same query again. So you can find that on one particular node, the taints is already got added. So now I am going to use the command of JSON kubectl get node output of JSON. Okay, so here you can find as per the question what we have to get here, the node name and the taints. Okay, again the node name and the taints, because we have the two node only, so this message will appear twice. Okay, so here I have to scroll a little bit. I'm going to the top of the command. Here you can find under the items, we must have the node name here. Here it is. Okay, so inside the metadata we have the name. Okay, so we will fetch the name part accordingly, and now we have to look for the taint informations. Here it is. Under the spec we have the taint information, so we have to log these things for the one node, and the other node don't have the taint information, so the value will be get appeared as null. Okay, accordingly. So now I am going to write the command. I'm using the same query and use the JQ. If you don't have the installations of the JQ, you can install it in the command like yum or apt as per your operating system. Install JQ, okay, with a white confirmation flag, so it will not ask you for at the time of installations for your confirmations. Okay, so I already have this sorry, let me write it again. QCTL get node or nodes, whatever you can prefer, the JSON, and here I have to write the JQ, okay, under the double quotes, and I have to provide here the item, not item, because we have two items, so I'm putting here the items, okay, and then the bracket. Okay, after that we have to write the pipe symbol and then two braces. Under the braces we can have the name, because it's asking for the name. Okay, this one. Okay, so I am writing here the name, and the name we can find in the metadata dot name. So this will list the node name. Okay, and then the taints, because we have the taint information that we have to log here. Then the taints, and again the column, because it's already mentioned that we have to provide the column here. Okay, and here I provide dot spec. Under the spec we find the taints. We verify these informations again. That under the metadata we have the name. Okay, under the metadata we already picked the items. Okay, this is the first one, metadata. Under the metadata we have name. Okay, this is fine. And again under the specs we have the taints. So all things looks good. Let's see the output first, then we will write into the file. So definitely you will get something similar with these types of questions, but they will ask you definitely one question on it. So you can find that this node, for this node we applied the taint with the effect of no schedule, key, CPU, and value is high. But for this we didn't apply it, so taints not apply on this node, that's why it's getting null. So this is the informations we want, and this is accordingly as per asked in the exam question. Okay, so we have the similarities. So now we are going to write into the file. The file name is, I'm going to pick it from here. It's a CKA C0046.txt. Okay, I'm going to copy it and pasting it here. Okay, so it written it into the file. Let me browse it. CK, and we have the informations get logs. So these types of questions is very means easy, you can say, and they will definitely ask one questions to write into the file in different scenario. So you just need to understand how you can get informations
from this JSON file, you have to go tag by tag. Like you pick the items, then you are interested to pick on the name, and name comes into the metadata. Okay, similarly you have to pick the taints which comes into the specs. Suppose they will ask you to provide to get the informations for the provider ID. Okay, sometimes they will ask you, so you have to go into the specs dot provider ID, or they will ask you to get the effect, then specs taints and then effect. Okay, accordingly you goes into the hierarchy by using the dot symbol.